All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live New York session, and it is September 9th, 2022. So let's go ahead and check the news real quick here. And as we can see, the USD is going to be under some low impact news at about noon. So we're pretty much clear until then. So I'm going to trade up gold. So what we're going to do is mark up supply demand market structure from the 15-minute time frame to the 4-hour time frame. Let's get started. All right, so let's get started. So as we can see here, there was definitely high supply up in this area. That's what made price bounce really hard against this supply zone and bounce all the way down to here. Let me change this to yellow. All right. And then first area price resisted was here. So there was supply, there was demand here. We also see huge demand down here. That's what made price go all the way up to this zone. We saw some supply here as well. And then matter of fact, I would say that I see some supply a little bit up here. And that's probably good enough there. And then we saw some supply up here. So let me go ahead and draw my zones here. All right, so let's move on to the 30-minute. All right, so now see price respected this demand zone and went up to this next supply zone up in this area here. And that's what made price reject and go all the way down to this demand zone and respect that. We also had another demand zone that got respected here as well. See that here. And here. So now we're going to change these zones to green. Actually, I meant to change all of these to green, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so now we got that. So now we're going to go to the 1 hour. So price came all the way down. So this was a base supply zone here. So there was huge supply up in this area here. Let me change this to red. And then price went all the way down to here. Came down to this point eventually, and then eventually came down to this base demand zone here. Draw my zones here. So I think that's good. So now we'll move over to the 4-hour. So this is all the way where current price is at. Matter of fact, let me mark up the 1 hour a little bit more. Where did we leave off at? Yeah, I still got more to mark up. So let me get these areas here. Base supply zone here. Base demand zone here. Here. All right, now we'll move on to the 4-hour. So here's the 4-hour here. And we can see that there was a base, a 1 candle demand zone here. Change this to purple. And then we have another 1 candle base demand zone here. So we're going to draw zones in these areas. And then I see that looks like price is really, looks like price was in the downtrend here. It shifted to an uptrend. So it may come back down and maybe test this area and go up. Let me go to the 1 hour and see where it's at. Yeah, so it may might come down to test this area and then go up. So when I look at the 15-minute here, I'm looking for it to break this last structure and create a swing low and go up. So it's obvious that we have a demand zone here because price shifted and went up this way. So then of course, target this liquidity up here. So what I'm looking for is here. I'm going to put a demand zone here. So I'm looking, so this is probably going to be the first low, and then I'm looking for price to probably come down into here. Test this zone and then go up. So we have about 5 minutes until the 9:15 candle forms. So let's wait for that. We'll probably figure out what we're going to do next. I would say that price is overall bullish. And price tested this same demand zone and went up. So it's probably going to create a swing low, come all the way down here and then push up. So that's what I'm looking at. So let's wait for the next candle and then we'll proceed with our risk to reward trade and see what happens at the 9:30 candle. Be right back. All right, so we got less than 20 seconds before the 9:15 candle forms. So I'm probably going to place my risk to reward tool down here at the bottom of this zone. I'm going to be shooting for all the way up to here. But from here, if price shoots from here, then I'm going to be aiming for 250 points. Now, if it end up shooting higher, like shooting from here, then I'll just shoot for 250 points from that point. But ultimately, I'm going to try to get this liquidity up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my alerts for this take profit and definitely this one. And then the price ends up pushing up from this point, then I'm going to set a new take profit point and just set that up. So let me do that real quick here. All right, so we're going to wait for the 9:30 bell, and we're going to see exactly what price ends up doing. I wouldn't be surprised if price ends up coming down and rejecting this here and then pushing up. I can kind of see it. So that might be a possibility. So we'll see. So it looks like price really drops. So I'm probably looking forward to maybe come down to this next zone and then catch it up. I'm really looking at this huge successful bearish candles, because then it's going to form swing low eventually. And I want to catch it going back up. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see what the 9:30 bell does, see where we're at. So we got about, so the 9:30 candle is about to close. It looks like a single candle demand zone there. Now it's pushing up, it looks like. If it pushes up a little bit more, I'm probably just going to go ahead and take a chance and jump in. So let's see. Might be at a single candle demand zone here. Broke all this structure. That's where we might be at. Once it starts gaining some momentum, I'll jump in if it keeps going. Be right back. I notice price keeps on testing this area. It's done it at least 2, maybe almost 3 times already. See how it's kind of pushing up now. So that might be a huge sign that price is ready to go the other way. That might be the sign. We'll see at the 9:45 candle. We have about over 2 minutes. So let's see what the 9:45 candle has in store. This might be our entry. Single candle demand zone. This might be it. I'm gonna go ahead and get in and take a chance. And then we'll see if we're correct. So I'll resume this recording if I end up getting in profit. We'll see. All right. All right. So we are about to hit the 10 o'clock candle. We'll see where we're at. This possibly could have been a bear trap. 2, 1, 10 o'clock candle. Let's see. Let me pause this recording. It looked like price is shooting up. So it looked like I was correct. I know exactly what candle this is. So we're more likely going bullish. So once I get into profit, I'll resume this recording. Be right back. All right, so I ended up catching about over 250 points of gold on this trade. So I'm going to show you the results that I got. Give me a second here. All right, so as you can see, this is my Prop Firm Challenge account. I'm going to go to history. $243 made on gold this morning. That was $240, so really 240. But of course, I did a trade on GJ earlier, May 19th, so that's why. So price is probably going to continue against this demand zone, maybe further. It's probably going to go up a little bit further, but I know this candle formation, this is a single candle demand zone. So it's probably going to go up a little bit more. But we did good on this trade. So when price was pushing against here and respecting this resistance, it was a bear trap, try to get us caught up. So we did good. So I am going to do a back testing session on this as well. So see you guys in that back testing session, and that wraps up our live session, guys. Take care.